which the second one out of Revelation is?
Declaration.
Declaration.
So if a businessman comes along and says, I've got a revelation to create a new empire, he has to then take that information and he has to delegate it. He has to speak it out. Life or death is in the power of the tongue. We're ensnared by the words of our lips. I often tell people, when you come in to see me, the first muscle we're going to treat is the strongest muscle in the body. Science shows that the tongue has 16 to 19 different sectors, and it is the strongest muscle in the body. Phenomenal.
So literally, that's your strongest muscle. So you have to start. Your first thing is not exercising your legs or your biceps or your triceps. It's your tongue.
You got to exercise your mouth.
I love it.
You have to. In fact, people are defeated in this area because they often use words that don't make sense or that are not conducive to their weight training program. They say, I'm fat. My parents were fat. You move into what they call a self-prophecy. You prophesy your own damnation, if you will.
Right.
Because you're speaking so much defeat over your body through the genetic disposition of your family. And really, Paula, this is the epitome, if you will, of this book, Getting in Shape God's Way, because it deals with the tongue. The tongue is tied to the heart.
Well, you know what's incredible? We know through psychology as well that anytime there is a thought, a feeling follows.
Right.
And when you begin to speak, the Word of God declares to us that out of thinking, speaking happens.
Right.
And so, like you said, our thought is tied to our heart, and out of the abundance of the heart, which literally in the Hebrew means the way you feel about a thing, the way you think about a thing, then I speak. So when my heart, the essence of my being starts speaking, it drives my feelings, which creates action.
That's
it creates, and we're going to come to that. We're going to take a break because from revelation to declaration, we're going to come back with number 3 so you can be fit for life. We'll be right back with Ron.
30 seconds advanced, 30 seconds intermediate. Remember, telling yourself your body's a temple. You do all things through Christ who strengthens you. These are the motivators behind your movement. And switch arms.
Poor diet and physical inactivity are contributing to growing rates of chronic disease in the United States. But the total health and fitness God intended for you is possible to achieve. Learn how an author and certified national strength and conditioning trainer Ron Kardashian's hardback book, Getting in Shape God's Way.
In Getting in Shape God's Way, we talk about in order to bear the right fruit in life, physically, mentally, spiritually, you got to get to the root.
You'll discover why the 4 powerful keys of revelation, declaration, application, and manifestation are vital to making any diet and fitness plan work when you order author and certified trainer Ron Kardashian's hardback book, Getting in Shape God's Way, with bonus DVD, plus Paula White's book, The 10 Commandments of Health and Wellness, and Paula's 52-week success planner, all for your ministry gift of $35 or more. Call toll-free 1-800-992-8892. Write to Paula White Ministries or log on to paulawhite.org and activate these powerful health and wellness principles to get in shape God's way today.
We're going to start in with a full body exercise here. This is a Getting in Shape God's Way exclusive exercise. It's called the reach and throw. It is purely a functional interval training exercise. Beginners, start with your feet shoulder width apart. You're going to reach all the way down like you're picking something up. Go ahead. And then I want you to throw it right behind you, nice and slowly. Good job, Tia. Reach and throw.
Are you ready to be fit and fabulous, to feel good? You need to get up and call the toll-free number. I'm going to get you Ron's book, Getting in Shape God's Way. Change yourself on the inside so the changes you make on the outside will last. You'll also get his bonus CD. You'll find out how to find the real reasons behind your diet and fitness roadblocks, transcend old ways of thinking, motivate yourself so that you'll never give up, achieve results that will last a lifetime, along with mine and Dodd Romero helped me write it, who's one of the greatest in all the world today. He's a body transformation man and a man of God. The 10 Commandments of Health and Wellness. We will get into the Word of God, give you recipes in here, how to eat clean. It's all in here along with the daily planning so you can journal and document it. $35. Call the toll-free number. You don't want to miss this. So Ron, we've talked about revelation, declaration. What is step number 3? Because getting fit is more than just, hey, a great workout plan. It's really a lifestyle change.
Right. Well, you know, after you have a revelation for yourself that's saying, I'm special, I'm beautiful. In fact, I'm writing a book now called You're the Most Beautiful You. You can't be any more beautiful than you already are. And
Right.
once you
Psalm
really
139.
there it is. And once you really realize that, I mean, really take it into your heart, then you can begin to love others in the magnitude that you wish to be loved, which is a root disorder. In Getting in Shape God's Way, we talk about in order to bear the right fruit in life, physically, mentally, spiritually, you got to get to the root. St. Paul said it best. He said, holy root, holy fruit. Holy root, holy branch. It's got to start at the core. So we take that spiritual application and apply it in the physical realm. The third key moves into application.
Okay.
This is faith without works is dead. Diet without exercise is dead.
All right.
You can't have one without the other. We want to increase lean muscle tissue in order for you to burn rapid amount of fat. Anybody can do it. Anybody. I've seen total
So Grandma's going, is this for me?
Grandma can get up and down out of this chair starting with 10 times a day, moving into 15, 20, and then 150 times. Absolutely. So in the book, we then get logical because you got to be real. And the reality of this is once you realize that information says my body's cool, but revelation says my body's a temple. Information says, yeah, this will get me in shape. Revelation says it's going to get me in shape.
Right.
There's a fine little line between those two.
Right.
So what we do is we demonstrate my own exercises that I've developed over the years inside the book, and we coach you through beginner, intermediate, advanced, and that's the DVD that we added in as a free bonus to all of our viewers and watchers.
And so how difficult is this? Is it going to take a whole weight room? I mean, because people, I think a few things. They want to, they desire to, but this is the turning key. How do I apply it? Do they set a schedule? Is it best to work out in the morning? Is it best to do it in the evening? What are some of the practicalities to really get my life fit?
American Heart Association recommends 3 days a week of cardiovascular endurance and weight training. The band is all you're going to need, Pastor Paula. This is why we developed it. You can almost put this thing in your pocket. You have to do weight training or some type of weight-bearing activity because that's the only way to put on the lean muscle tissue. Without lean muscle tissue, there is no burning of fat. So you can keep doing cardiovascular work. We get the word cardio or cardiac, which means heart, resuscitation or development from that, but it will eventually stop. Your heart will get stronger and stronger, but your body won't get leaner. This is the misnomer, that you've got to do some weight bearing. That's why I said even standing up and down. So we can work out right here. This is why I developed it.
And so it literally is building that muscle, lean muscle mass. So we're not talking about becoming a bodybuilder. We're talking about getting strong, getting your core, being the best you that everyone, housewife, grandma, everybody can do this.
You can take this book alongside your other diet program. I don't mind which one you use. The point is that you apply these keys into your life to fulfill the fourth key, which is manifestation. Because manifestation is not a one-time thing. It's continual. We often use the vernacular, let's live in the blessing. Well, I want to live in the blessing of health. I want to be healthy. Health is a process. And so in order to fulfill that process, you want to live in the manifestation of it. The manifestation comes with repetition. The body doesn't develop with one curl. It develops 3 sets, times 12 repetitions, times 3 days a week. And, you know, Pastor Paula, the heart is so phenomenal. I mean, just sitting here through this taping, we're going to be pumping 2,000 gallons of blood through the whole day. On average, the heart will pump 50 million gallons of blood on an 80-year lifespan. Absolutely phenomenal. However, on the flip side of that, heart disease is the #1 killer right now in America, killing 1 every 44 seconds.
And why is that? Why are people, because someone's gone, I won't get heart disease, bring it down, who would be at risk to have heart disease and why?
Well, science is now proving that the brain is addictive to greasy, salty, and fatty foods. Greasy, fried, salty, can't have them. One more, sugary. The sugar actually will break down the immune system so much so that they've actually concluded that you can alter the gene pattern in your genetic disposition. I used to say it doesn't affect anything. I used to say that it does not affect the genes. It affects everything else. But they've now shown in a study with rats, of all things, that the rat will actually go to the sugar after it's been an addict of cocaine. They'll put cocaine, they'll put sugar. It will go to the sugar, and the sugar will absolutely destroy their whole future generation. It will kill the children's children. And right now, of course, children are being born with atherosclerosis, which is hardening of the artery, and, of course, high blood pressure already.